VLookup and SUMIFs are the two most important formulas in Excel which everyone who is working in a corporate job must know. So whether you are a CS student who is going to do his articleship, or whether you have a person who has completed his BCom, MCom or MBA, or if you are an employee of a company and working in an accounts and finance department or other departments such as purchase, sales, production, inventory, etc., then these two formulas, that is VLookup and SUMIFs, you must know for sure, because these two formulas will help you to reduce a lot of time when you're working in Excel spreadsheets. So in this video, I'm going to explain you how to use these two formulas. Hello friends, welcome to Combrella YouTube channel. My name is Karthik and my mission is to spread the knowledge about the world of commerce under one umbrella, which is Combrella. So let's dive into this video. So let us understand how to use VLookup first. VLookup means vertical lookup. In VLookup, you need to give one input, then a base data from which you can find out the output for the given input. Okay, so now let us understand this with the help of an example. So friends, here if you see, I have prepared a sample payroll register of a company, that is a pay register of a company consisting of employee code, employee name, the department, the salary structure, okay, then deductions, and then finally net salary. And there are totally around 98 employees in this particular example. And in this sheet, I have taken a sample of 10 employees from the payroll for doing some analysis. And for that analysis, I need a gross salary amount. Okay, some analysis which I want to do from the payroll, and hence I have taken this 10 employees of which I need the gross salary. Now, if you want to get the gross salary of these employees without using VLookup, that is manually, then you need to go to this payroll sheet. Okay, the first employee is Shah Rukh Khan and employee code is E1102. So go to this payroll sheet, do Ctrl F, E1102, enter, go to gross salary, copy here, then come to this sheet, paste it. Like this, you need to go every time to the payroll sheet, Ctrl F, search the employee code, copy the gross salary and come here. And if you do this for 10, 15, 20 employees, and if you need more information like gross salary, basic pay, DA, then it is going to take a lot of time. And hence, this is where VLookup comes in and saves you a lot of time. So now, I will give one VLookup formula and then I will explain you how to use that particular formula step by step. Okay, so is equal to VLookup. Now friends, if you see, by giving this VLookup formula, I got the gross salary of all these 10 employees within a matter of just seconds. Okay, now let me explain you how to use this VLookup formula in a step-by-step manner. So the first thing which you need to do is, press is equal to VLookup and the formula comes, press tab, the formula will open up. And this part of the formula wherein all these things are given, lookup value, table array, this is known as syntax of the formula. So here what you need to do is lookup value. Lookup value you have to give here as employee code. Lookup value is nothing but an input. So like how you give an input, in this lookup value is an input for this particular formula. And one thing which you have to keep in mind when you give lookup value is, the lookup value should be a unique field. It should not be a duplicatable field or repetitive field. That is why we have given an employee code as a lookup value. Because employee name cannot be a unique field. There can be two people having the same name such as Rahul Kumar, Rajesh Kumar, Deepak Kumar. But two people cannot have a same employee code. And hence employee code is a unique field. That is why we have to give lookup value as an unique field. After that, press comma, then comes a table array. So in table array, come to this again base data, select the first column of the table array should be the column in which you have given the lookup value. So if you see in this base data, the lookup value is here, the employee code column, and this should be the first column of the table array which you should start from. After this, you have to keep moving right, and come and stop at the gross salary, the column which we want as output. Okay, so the table array should start from the column in which the lookup value is there and come till the column in which the gross salary, the output which we need is there. Okay, and you can select the entire column by pressing Ctrl spacebar. Okay, press Ctrl spacebar, entire column will get selected. Then if you come here, if you see this gross salary is the 8th column from the employee code column. So after this, press comma, then 8, which is the column number, and then comma 0, exact match, enter. You will get this formula as an output 26,600 as gross salary. So basically, till after table array, if you see, I have given the column index number is nothing but the column number which I want, which is the 8th column. That is the column index number which I showed you. And then range lookup. This is nothing but, do you want an exact match or an approximate match? Okay, true means approximate match and false means exact match. And understand friends, 99.99% you will be using only exact match. And the number for exact match is 0. If you want to type true or false, you can type that, or you can type 1 for true or 0 for false. So since 99.99% we will be using only exact match, just type 0 and then enter. You will get this formula. Okay, just once again I am putting this formula so that you can understand. Is equal to VLookup tab, lookup value is employee code, comma, table array, go to this sheet, select the lookup, select the column which has the lookup value, entire column, press Ctrl spacebar, come to right, go to gross salary, it is the 8th column, comma 8, comma 0, enter. You will get this answer by putting the VLookup. You will get the formula. So friends, I hope now you understood how to use the VLookup formula. Okay, so now I want to tell you certain things which you have to keep in mind when you're using this VLookup formula. So the first thing is, this formula works only from left to right and not from right to left. Okay, so that is in this field, if you see in this sample, if the employee code was on the right and the gross salary was on the left, then this formula will not work. This formula works only from left to right. That is the first thing. And the second thing which I've already told while giving the formula is, the lookup value has to be a unique value. Okay, the lookup value cannot be a duplicatable value or a repetitive value. It has to be a unique field, like employee code in this case, or sales invoice number, or student roll number, whatever may be the based upon each and every data, the lookup value has to be a unique value. And the third thing is, the lookup value which you are taking here in the sample data should be the same as the base data. Okay, right now it might, if you see E1102 is the same and here it is also same. But sometimes if there are leading and trailing spaces, then this formula will not work. For example, if I add a space bar here, then the formula will not work. Because if you look, it looks like E1102 here, E1102 here is same, but there is one space after 2 in this sample data, but in here in the base data after 2 there is no space. Hence you should ensure that all the data, that is the lookup value, is similar in both sample as well as the base data. Okay, so what you can do is, you can use one formula. This is just one cell. If there are some in this case there is a space before, okay, and in some cases there are spaces after. So like this, if there are a lot of spaces in lot of sample data, then you can use a formula which is known as trim, and give this, and after giving this trim, copy paste and then value paste it here, and if you give it here, then this. Okay, if you see, the leading and trailing spaces have gone, there are no spaces, and this is same like your base data. So these are the things which you have to keep in mind when you are using the VLookup. And this example which I have shown you is just an example like payroll. You can use this VLookup whether you are doing sales, purchases, expenses, production, inventory, anything for that matter. You can use VLookup for getting some output from that particular data.